Assalamualaikum video 7 from the beautiful black queen, Mother Phoenix Ramadan L. Jackson, representing the house of Aries, the head of Aries, representing the head of Aries and the heart of Venus. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so as I said, he wants to impersonate the woman and rob her of her spiritual power and authority and keep her poor after capitalizing her, removing her wealth. Okay. Decapitalizing her commercially and oppressing her physically through a phallic-looking system of misogyny and mal-education and poor social conditioning. She is decapitated, just like they did the black Ethiopian queen is represented in the constellation of Cassiopeia, and then Medusa is represented, and Venus is represented to be hitless sometime, or armless, defenseless, you know, with only what titty and ass showing, all that game playing they be doing. Okay, so what did I say? Hey, you want to decapitate the woman financially, and then put her through a system of poor education, putting her through a poor educational system, and then having her being socially conditioned through a system of misogyny, commercial system misogyny, and all that shit, and expect when she get intelligent, she ain't gonna be angry about that shit, that brainwashing shit, spiritually raping shit. You expect this to come back? Well, was the person supposed to come back and say, well, you know, it's really okay. You know, they really didn't do any harm. Bull fucking shit. Bail fucking shit, you did harm. Look what you're doing in all these countries. Look what's going on in India. While women are abused in India. And yes, men, you're to blame, but you're playing the game because you think you're empowered, but you're destroying your own freaking heart. So, yeah. So if I seem angry, I should be. I really should be. When a person wake up and realize that they were being poisoned and deceived, yeah, there's a bit of anger and distrust there. Yeah. And then they want to have you put your children through the same system. It's quite disturbing. Okay? And then what, people, even after they get educated, they still got to bang their head up against the wall to try to find themselves. Who's up in there? Who's up in there? Don't even know who's up inside their own head. And my voice come back, it's him, it's me. Who's me? Don't even know themselves because they're so commercially brainwashed. And then they're not supposed to be angry. No, I'm not angry enough to come out and do you physical harm. I'll pray to Allah to do that, to deal with you. And He will, when inshallah, as soon as Prophet Isa gets here, you're done. You're done. And I pray to Allah He gets here soon. Oh, the thought of it is exciting. It's stimulating. Okay? So, yeah. They want to represent the woman as Medusa, okay, or as I said, the Ethiopian black queen mother is her throne is overturned, you know, so that nowhere in the universe you recognize. Did women ever have power? You know, other than the pharaohs, you know. Of the African time, of those times, you know, during the pharaonic dynasties, you know, but you have to ask. I mean, Henry VIII was cutting his wife's head off, right? First lady didn't start really in America, but she never had a voice. You know? A real voice of power. You know? So you ask, where's feminine energy? Where's the feminine power? No, they were constantly cutting it off so they could reign absolute. Okay? So as I said, the Queen Mother is reflected in the constellation. Oh, that's what I said. They want to overturn her throne as she's reflected in the constellation of Cassiopeia, located above the female constellation of Cancer, or the cardinal sign of Cancer. And as is done, okay, and they do the same thing, what? To the black motherland of Africa, okay, and as they do to the black people all over the world, and especially the black woman, and then black women and females in general, because they don't want, first of all, the alpha female to rise, and then give the beta female some you know, little kibbles and bits, right, to satisfy her, and then let her turn against her sister, her black sister, who should be there for her sister, right, and to support her, right? But that's what they do, you know, to maintain that misogynist system of repression of the female, the alpha female. So she won't stand to them, okay? Okay, so as I said, again, if Aries is the head and represents the front door of man, or the spiritual aspect of man, the head of man, in the above aspect of the universe, and all things being equal but opposite, Libra would be the back door, or in the west, okay, or the door below. So Aries would be the door, represent the door above, and Libra below, just as, you know, won't have to go there, okay? Okay, the door below would be considered the body, or the heart, right, as we spoke about. And what better way to destroy man than to attack his heart, where he is most sensitive? What better way to attack man than to attack woman? She's very sensitive. She's all nerves, right? And I don't mean nerves as in, you know, frigidity. No, I mean nerves as in intuitive. Okay, very sensitive to vibrations. We pick up on them. I mean, the baby must be. I can feel the baby cry. She can feel the baby cry. She can communicate with the baby without the baby even speaking. She can communicate. You know, she can feel for things. That's that heart sense, that heart intel. So what better way than to fuck with man than to fuck with his heart, attack him by his heart, where he's most sensitive. Okay. Okay, so what better way, as I said, okay, to attack his heart, where he is most sensitive, thus to desensitize his heart, okay, and enter through his back door. The back door, man, is, you know, and then what? I'm trying to convert his energy to be like a female, a woman, okay, and then making him like a woman, what? Cause him to abuse and neglect or even attack or abandon his own heart, whereby he wants to rip it out of himself. And they did that, what, in the Aztecs, ripping out their hearts. Okay, as I said, yeah, man, or teach man through a misogynist system to what? To hate his heart, and narcissistically systematic to hate his heart. That's what I said. And then what? Use a narcissist and narcissistically use a and then systematically use a narcissistic commercial system to socially condition, recondition his nature. So they recondition the female's nature, recondition the male's nature. They both together, the man and the woman, recondition their child's nature to conform to the commercially social nature of the system, right? Okay, the commercial social system, economic social system, right? Class system, yeah. Okay, and what? Okay, so they condition the man to target and manipulate and attack, to usurp and destroy his own heart. Okay? Okay, and as I said, they do that by entering his back door, just as they use just as they use and will continue to try and use false flags like they did in 2014, okay, at the Cancer Moon and various other times. They usually try to attack around, well, you got to watch the celestial events, because they'll try to attack during the full moons and new moons, the transition of planets and all these. They watch these things. When you're not looking, but they are. They keep your mind focused on earning an income. Okay, and they keep the wedges low to keep that stress on you. Okay, that's why be grateful. And if the dollar crashes, be grateful. If when their market's pulled apart, hold tight. Start taking care of yourself, and as I said, do what you need to do in regards to mind, body, and soul, and learning how to take care of your health holistically, so you can be prepared. And pray, the main thing, pray. And as I said, the 20th of March, get to your mosque. Get to the mosque, get to the church, get to the synagogue, go to your holy place, your holy space, and pray for peace, pray for love, pray for harmony, pray for the success of this new age, this baby age. Pray for its survival, okay, for its success, okay? But it depends on us. We have to do it. The labor, we have to do the work, right? Okay, so as I said, okay, so they will try more of those false flags, okay? As they did with Hebdo, to try to convert people to support them. Oh, it was about freedom of speech. They try to make it about freedom of speech. The global movement, they try to make it about freedom of speech, not repression, not oppression, not misogyny, not social conditioning, not class elitism and all that stuff. It was just about social speech. They really think you're dumb. Okay? These dumbasses really think you're dumb, but they're the dumbasses. But they play this game on you because you don't know. Keep you busy in the market, which is going to fall away. But again, Israel ain't worried about the market collapsing. Israel ain't worried about Fukushima. Israel ain't worried about the ISIS is right at his door. But America's thousands of miles away, 12 hours away by flight. But they worry. And Israel, I mean, it's a drive across, just a short little, number of hours. A couple of hours to drive across the border and get in there. But they're not worried about that. They worry about Iran, which is a distance away from them, because they want to start a war. They want to start a global war because they want to sink America, because they want this feminine energy that America represents, Lady Liberty, right? Okay. Okay, we must be prepared, as I said, for this time. Let's be prepared for this time. Okay? Stand guard. Okay? While we pray and play, we pray and play, but we don't get caught up in it. We stay conscious. We stay in tune to our emotional sense, emotional intelligence, that we may clearly witness and stop the evil that the beastly punk-ass do. Okay? Punks, what our bitches do. Okay, they want, as I said, they want to steal the kinky, nappy haired crown, and they want to do that by overthrowing America, right? Overthrow her crown, and by taking her crown, okay, they overthrow her, and take her crown and her throne, right? And to continue to enslave and further rape her sons and prostitute her daughters, rape her sons and daughters, or even prostitute her daughters. Okay, rape this of their innocence and the beauty that has been given to them, bestowed upon them. Okay, the innocence of their beauty that was bestowed upon them. They want to take that and use that, rape them of that. Okay, they want to rape her sons and prostitute her daughters of the innocence that they may market it and profit from the energy. Okay, and that's what he does. The beast, he rapes as the devil rapes, because like the jinn, his jinn he worshipped as God. and as I said, in whom he worships as hellfire of Molech, and in the form of Molech, or disguised as Molech, because he really has no true spiritual power. He has no willpower at all, not even to move his Baal, okay? Not even to move his Baal. Thus, he seeks to come to America and intercourse with his punk-ass son, okay, in the Oval Office of Venus. And that is where they will probably conduct their bloody sex ritual. And of course, as I said, I'm assuming that they're going to do that. Okay. Now, again, I, Phoenix Ramadan, okay, the earth representative of the Venus energy, the feminine energy, the female energy, okay, from the constellation of Libra, the house of Libra. I curse and bind you. I curse and bind you, Iblis, in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahu Akbar, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Allahu Akbar. Okay, I curse and bind you, Iblis, in the holy name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I command you to step down, to stand down. Okay, that was that. Okay, now let's see if I can. Okay. Now, so he said, okay, for more, okay, now, as I said, we got to watch for more false flags, greater false flags, more intense false flags, because they're going to be trying to get rattling those sabers to get our attentions. They're going to be rattling your chains, making all that noise, and scaring the people, and trying to spook them. Maintain focus and watch CBS, NBC, ABC, NBC, with all the media outlets that cater to them, that try to scare you. You've got to get them now, and then beheadings and all that. You just pray, 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 pray. Okay, pray. Pray for Allah to intervene, as I'm going, inshallah, praying. I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray to Allah to intervene, okay, on our behalf. And you do the same, okay? So to protect us from their false flagging, okay, like they did, as I said, Hebdo, after the opening of the back door around September, we can expect them, to do more false flags. Just expect them to do it. And Netanyahu's already here clamoring for war, right? Okay. And the more their clamoring just means they're hurting, they're falling away, because when the squaring of Uranus and Pluto in, it's going to be pulling away, right? Okay. So now, as I said, they're going to be clamoring around the back door. These Babylonian followers of Nimrod, okay, worshippers of the fallen jinn, known as Iblis, in the form of Moloch, right? At the Baal bull, the fire. Okay, they may attempt to force their way into the house of the woman. Okay, to hide. Okay, or to take power. Okay, and for a hostile takeover of her world. Okay, the world of the female, known as the underworld. Okay, because it's the underworld, like the Capricorn, okay, through the Tropic of Capricorn. Because remember, from Aries to Virgo would be considered the Aries, the Tropic of Aries, and the Tropic of Capricorn, Tropic of Cancer, and the male aspect of the male wave, assigned wave. Okay, and then as the sun travels through the magnum opus. The constellation, the total body of the constellation, I think, is called the magnum opus. So it travels through that. Okay, the elliptical. Okay, and So the top portion of that elliptical will be the masculine, the Tropic of Cancer. The down part will be the female aspect. That was the underworld because it's under, and that's why when the standard position in, intercourse, during intercourse, the male, female is at the bottom and the male is on the top. That's universal. Okay, that's universal position. Okay, male and female. So that's why they call it the underworld, but they want to spook you with it. We use that old term. No, it's just the Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, that they want to rule because it's easiest, right? Soft spot. It's the heart. It's a soft spot. And when they touch you, they're supposed to touch you with love. That's why he goes around acting like he's holier than thou and so gentle and wouldn't harm a fly. Okay, okay. So it is okay. Okay. So he is okay. Okay, where am I at? Okay. So okay, so as we said, he wants to take over the underworld because what? Their pagan god is said to rule the underworld. He's gone to the underworld, the world of the woman, right? That's why that picture was taken with the abomination posing with those little girls. And that was represented in the middle of those girls, hiding behind those girls, which representing the Tropic of Capricorn, right? Okay, so now, okay, it is his, what do we say? It is his own to have her. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll start here. Okay, so as I said, we'll start here. Iblis attempts to reign from the house of the woman. Okay, that's why the Pope is. That's why the prophecy talks about, in the biblical prophecy, it talks about the Antichrist will be wrapped in or wearing a scarlet red, because red represents the blood. It represents the blood, the cycle of life. The menstruation of the female. Okay, that's why the holy color is red. Okay, the Mars, the red planet, it's a woman planet, it's a female planet. Okay, and they fucking know it. That's why they want to rule from Mars. But as I said, I'm martial, totally martial, totally martial, totally female, totally black, totally woman, totally loving it, totally the queen, totally the mother, totally Venusian, totally loving it. Totally Jupiterian, loving it. All of that, witnessed by Sagittarius. Witnessed by Saturn. Yeah. So this was all about me. I'm loving it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The Queen. A Queen. Queen Phoenix Ramadan L. Jackson. Let me see. Y'all gotta see this. Y'all gotta see this. I got no. Queen Phoenix Ramadan L. Jackson. Queen Mother Phoenix Ramadan L. Jackson. That's who I am. That's what I am. Beautiful. Beautiful. Praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Exceptionally beautiful. Venusian. Aryan, Jupiterian, Saturnian. Born in the month of Ramadan. While check it out, moon was in its home of Cancer during Ramadan. On a Friday, the 7th of Ramadan. All holy, baby. All holy. Anyway, exceptionally beautiful. Praise be to Allah. Venusian. Phoenix Ramadan, Queen Mother, Phoenix Ramadan, all of that. Praise be to Allah, I am all of that, and I love it. Black beauty, I love it. Alpha female, I love it. Okay, so let me go back to my reading. Oh, okay. So we said he wants that. Yeah, can't have it though, because. Born, praise be to Allah. Okay, so anyway, so he wants that. Okay, he wants to rule from the house of the woman. Decapitalize her. I mean by keeping her broke. Remember that was barefoot and pregnant? Okay? And he wants to control that. He wants to control the blood. He wants to control the life force. Okay? Okay, we said that. Okay, and that's why we had the visit of Netanyahu, right? And Burglar Golding, or whatever his name is. We got Gog in it, I know that much. George Bogoglin. Okay, because the commercial world is falling. It has now life force. It has no life force to sustain it. When Uranus and Pluto in their square, it shall complete, as we said, the galactic transformation, and the old shall become, and the old shall begin to fall away. This is to say, the old commercial paradigm shall pass away, and the structure of the new conscious paradigm shall begin to emerge, and this they are certainly aware of. Okay? Thus the Zionist Babylonians are reading and interpreting the scripture play by play, because while they are certainly aware of the events that are taking place, they are not aware of how much time they have left before their UTC time runs out. Okay, and that's universal code time. Okay, is over after the transformation ends, and the prophet born of a virgin is to appear and lead the new kingdom of Allah, okay, to peace and prosperity, okay, and the ancient pagan commercial world is going to be torn asunder. Then the solar eclipse, that's what I said, okay, as represented by the solar eclipse, the new blood moon in Pisces, which represents the female, the blood moon represents the woman, the rise of the woman. That's what all those blood moons represent, the rise of the woman. They know that. They know that. I told you they expected me. They did. Okay? They expected me. Okay? They did the calculation. They know my birth chart. They know all of that. They have it. And I still say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Qul a'udhu birabbil nas, maliki nas, ilahi nas, min sharri waswasikin nas, alladhi yuwaswisu fi suduri nas, min al-jannati wan nas. Allah protect me. Allah guide me. Allah send angels to defend me and protect me against their spiritual warfare, and protect me physically against any thought that they have. Protect me even from their thoughts. In the name of Allah, I pray and curse and bind you, Iblis, and your jinn followers, your followers. Okay, so they knew what these blood moons represented, right? So as I said, it represents the female power, the female woman rising, the woman rising, femininity, the rise of the female energy. Okay, so when this transformation, as we said, they were to appear. Okay, in peace and prosperity. Okay, we said that. I got that. Okay, it's gone down. Okay, that's what I said. Okay, the solar eclipse, the new blood moons in Pisces, the spring equinox as the sun enters, and then the sun enters Aries. Okay, to awaken and rejuvenize, to awaken and rejuvenize, and empower the feminine energy again. Then balance the scales. The scales is a female's house, right? Okay. The scale will be balanced. Only the woman can balance the scales, because it's her house. She can balance these out, bring about good relationships with the family, because she is the heart. She knows, she feels the heart. Okay? Okay. She can interpret that heart intel. Okay? Then balance, as I said, the power, and restore the balance between male and female energies. And again, in the house of Libra, right? And okay, and again, balance the scales, rebalance the scales to harmony. Okay, rebalance the scales, and by placing them in harmony, as once again restore the universe, as the universe is restored in harmony with the universe. This is when the shitty, okay, at this time when the sun enters Aries. Okay, I'm not Aries, but because Aries will be the front door. He can't go to the front door. Okay, he has to try to go through the feminine entry because what? Okay, she's got the what? Okay, well, we won't go there. But anyway, so this is okay. This is why the George Bergoglin of the Roman tribe of Magog seeks to come to and destroy and take to come to and take the power from the U.S. because he knows that's where the power is. The power is in the U.S. The power is in America. Mashallah, we have the power. We have the power. We just got to keep it. You got to protect it. We have the power. The power is here. That's why he's coming here. It's nowhere in the world. It's here. ISIS don't have no power back there. America has the power, but you got to keep it. They're trying to rob us. They're trying to rob you. They're trying to rob us. That's why they're trying to make you spend on these wars. The only one benefits is it would be Israel. So that's why they're trying to make you do that. Salam alaikum. This should be the last video. I'm gonna try to go finish this out. Okay, so so that's why he's coming here to try to get the power after September autumn equinox. Okay, this celestial door shall be open, and Ramadan will appear too. So the fact that Ramadan's going to be here is going to help us. That's going to help us because that's a front door that he can't get through. So that having that will be like, you know how like the castle has like a moat, okay, to protect it. Well, the Ramadan around there, around this time, will be like a moat that he can't get through. And then Muslims, y'all gotta pray. Y'all gotta pray. I mean, Christians, y'all gotta pray too. But it's Ramadan, is what I'm saying. We gotta pray all the time. But y'all gotta do all this praying and fasting and do it well because you gotta help save this world. Okay. Okay. So that door will be open. And he thinks he can squeeze his fat shitty ass through, his gin ass through, to squeeze it to get to the underworld, sit on that throne at Capricorn, okay, at the Tropic of Capricorn, right? Because it's the Tropic of Capricorn, so that then the dominant side will be Capricorn. So he wants to sit right there before man makes that passage. And the Tropic of Capricorn is the darkest point of the year. So he wants to hide in the darkness and wait till men or the humanity gets ready to cross back to go back up to Ra, or to go back to right ascension, go back up to the east, to go back home. Before they get back home, he wants to be in that dark place of trying to trip him up. So that's why don't let him through. Because Capricorn will have cleaned, right? Be purified from him, because Pluto and Uranus were squaring to get rid of his ass at that point, right? You can't let him get back, okay? Got to kick his ass out, keep him out. He's been kicked out, keep him out. He's fallen, and right, he's trying to come to Earth and trying to find a house and build it back there in the east. But there's no power back there. So he's trying to reconstruct the area with ISIS. Okay, they're trying to bust up all these nations, these Muslim nations, okay, and then bring the wealth back there, okay. So that's the game, okay. So as we said, he's trying to get to squeeze his shitty ass to get through to the underworld, hide in that dark spot, which is what December 21st, I believe it is. Okay, I think that's when the winter solstice begins. Well, at the point of the winter solstice, that's where he wants to hide. Okay. That's where he hides. Okay, so he can represent the good ass, not goddess, but good ass. Okay, it's not the goddess, so I don't want to be referred to as a goddess. I'm not a goddess. I'm a good ass, but I'm not a goddess. Okay, and that's where they get the good from. They just take out one of the O's. I want both my O's. Okay, so they want to represent the good ass. That's why they want to get some from behind. Okay, because the black woman had a good ass. That's what you mean. It looks nice. It's shapely nice. Okay, that good ass black woman with balls. Okay, strong enough that she would be considered a man because she got the balls to stand up to Iblis. She got the balls to stand up to the devil. Okay, when it appears others are running from him, she got the balls to stand up to his ass I'm done with this. Alhamdulillah, I do got the balls to stand up to the devil. And I'm gonna tell him one more goddamn time, bitch, get the fuck about my house. This ain't your house. America ain't your house. America is my house. My house, my family. And I love my house. I love my family. The West is my house. Get the fuck about you ain't getting the power. I am, praise be to Allah, Phoenix L. Ramadan L. Jackson, Queen Mother. Yes, I am. All praise be to Allah. Marshall. And Venusian. And Jupiterian. And Saturnian. And as I said, born on the 7th day of Ramadan in March, on a Friday, 7th day. Yeah, as Pisces was ascending, as Pisces, as this new moon is Pisces, okay? That's Pisces ascending to the throne of Aries. That's me! That's me! Yeah, salam alaikum. Peace out. I love y'all. Queen Phoenix Ramadan L. Jackson. Salam alaikum.